Welcome back to After the Whistle. Phil Bonatti here with a couple special guests of UMary, Chase Milligan and Adam Aho, the coach of UMary Wrestling. Guys, I want to welcome you to the show.
Appreciate it. Thanks for having us.
Thanks for having us.
Such a interesting couple of days for you guys. Obviously, Chase, the reason we're talking to you is the national notoriety you had with your big move and your match against Moorhead. Before we get into that, talk to me about leading up and getting prepared for an opponent like Moorhead, and what was it like, leading up into that matchup?
Coach Aho he basically, approaches like every match with consistency. So just, in the room and everything, we're just basically just preparing just for any other match. Doesn't really matter who we're wrestling, just kind of taking everything the same. So, with Moorhead, just kind of taking it just how it is.
Now, we're going to show the clip here in a bit, but, the one that was made famous, made popular on social media, and of course even went to the heights of Sports Center, your backflip in the match, your 11-7 victory decision there. Take me through what your thought process was and why that was the way to go when it came to escaping that.
When he got my leg up in the air, I was kind of like, I felt vulnerable, and I was like, at this point, it just kind of happened out of instinct. In practice, we kind of just mess around and try new things and stuff. So it just kind of something I've, practiced with my partners every once in a while. Just kind of just happened, and I felt the right pressure. And once he kind of tried to kick my leg out, I just went through. And I don't know. Once I kind of got through, it was like, wow, that just happened.
Coach, you're there. You're right in the match, right? And you see that happen in front of you. Your reaction, I got to take, was something you didn't expect, or?
Well, honestly, like, Chase is one of the most athletic guys in our room, and one of the most athletic kids I've ever coached. And when he hit it, my initial thought was, that was perfectly timed. He well executed. It didn't really surprise me right away, but knowing it was in a live match, because I've seen these guys, like he said, I've seen him do it in the room here and there. Not a ton, but I know he's had experience doing backflips. They do it for warm-ups every day. So it was one of those moves where it was like, wow, he did it. Let's keep wrestling, though. and then it was over, and I'm like, wow, that was perfectly executed.
Because you still had a decision to win there, obviously, and there's still so much match to go. How do you come down from pulling off something like that, and you're like, oh, I just did that, but I got to finish the match?
I heard Aho and Coach Henry, they just both looked at me and just like, put a smile on your face, you're having fun. So it's just like, being grateful for the opportunity to be out there and wrestle, and it's a sport, so going out there, have fun. So it just kind of just happened, and keep wrestling.
But Adam, to see that recognized nationally, obviously that's such a big move for Chase and such a big exposure for him as a wrestler. But you got to be proud of the product that's being shown out there on the national stage with what you guys are doing on wrestling.
Yeah, I give a lot of credit to my assistant coach, Carson Henry. He does a phenomenal job with our social media and our just outreach within our community and marketing. So without him, that move probably would have never been, we'd have never gotten that situation with being on ESPN. So I got to give him all the credit to that. But it's huge for our program because, like Chase mentioned, our goal is to, every time we go out there and wrestle, put on a show, have fun, because this is a sport, and it's a privilege to be here, and we're grateful for the opportunity, and that's just kind of how we are every single day. And so yeah, it was really exciting.
You guys are having a heck of a season too. I want to talk about it. Obviously, 11th of the latest rankings. We could see another ranking come out after this recording, but talk about the success you've seen with these guys, what has worked so well for UMary Wrestling this year, putting on historic results, especially in that wrestling tournament you guys had about a few weeks ago.
Yeah, as Chase kind of mentioned, is the consistency. We've been trying to preach that every single time they step on the mat. We just want to see, what I want to see is what I see and hear on a daily basis just get translated out into the competition mat. And the guys have really bought into that, and it seems to be, they're having fun when they're out there. They're wrestling just like they do in here, and that's all I can ask for. And so I knew the results were going to come. Obviously, the confidence to start to really believe they could achieve those results, that's what's been really special this season, because, you know, when we went down to the national duels, the guys really, even when we beat Nebraska Kearney, they celebrated like we won just a regular duel. It wasn't like we beat the number 2 team in the country. We expected to win, and that was really excited for me to see as a coach, to see that confidence from the guys, like, hey, yeah, we expected to be in this position. So, yeah. Chase,
I think the question I have to ask before we go, are we going to be seeing that move at a home duel?
Just never know what's going to happen.
Well, I want to congratulate you on that exposure, and obviously a great season so far, and we'll see what you guys do the rest of the way. Appreciate you for joining me on After the Whistle.
Yeah,
thank you guys.
Yeah, thank you very much.